Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the Pokeball Power Rankings. My name is Spades, and then joining me here is DJS.
Oh,
And then Garden will be joining us a little later, but regardless, we will be talking about the Pokeball division our uh, of our league. So without further ado, we'll start out with the Dope Dittos, coached by Hydreigon. His first pick was Urshifu Single Strike. The dock is bugging out for just me, I guess.
no, it's came from me also.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's basically just my fault. We'll just blame Garden for that one too. Anyway, so there's a Urshifu Single Strike Torn Eye team. DJS, I think we're missing the fire type of the Fire Water Grass core,
Yeah,
but
there is no fire type.
let's go ahead and give us your deep dive of this team.
Well, it's a sand team. I can see two sand abusers and a sand setter. And Niels also gets the speed of boost from sand. But one thing that I'm noticing is it's weak to freeze dry.
Freeze dry.
Yeah, there is no fire type, so there is no actually ice resist. And Dracovish is 4x weak to freeze dry.
Interesting. Yeah,
That's,
freeze dry looks to be a problem. I'm not a real big fan of Nihilego because of that 47 defense stat and that really weakness
Yeah, it's not
to ground.
taking any physical hits, but it's actually quite bulky on the special side, especially with sand.
Yeah, I mean you do have Luxio with Intimidate, which if you talk to, what is it, Strife and Ninjosh, they love Luxio.
Strife.
Well, and Ninjosh too, they both love it. So, like you have that, but you're still dying to any ground move.
Yeah, every ground move, even some neutral physical hits will also get it.
But you do have Torn with Prankster Tailwind, and Nihilego does get Meteor Beam.
Meteor Beam, yeah. So this team just looks a bit physical, more on the physical side.
Especially with Urshifu being the one we can't see. Yeah, it's very physical, other than Nihil and Torn.
Yeah, and weak to Trick Room a little.
Very weak to Trick Room.
Yeah.
I mean, you can taunt, but they're just gonna run Mental Herb on you.
Yeah, and there's no fake. Well, Thwacky can get fake out on Scraggy.
Yeah, so I think actually.
And also, I doesn't think that grassy terrain benefits also too much.
No, I don't really like how this team is composed. Like, you're gonna bring the top 6 most of the time, I think.
Yeah, probably. And maybe Luxio sometimes.
Yeah, and maybe Thwacky, but those are like rare cases.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna actually start out with a 4.5. Like, the typings are not where there's a lot of 4x weaknesses that like need to be controlled. There's no ice resist. There's like, not when I say ice resist, I mean no like freeze dry resist. And then you just have too many 4x weaknesses, I think. And then you're gonna lose to any Trick Room team.
Yeah, there is not a good taunt user. Oh yeah, there's Torn Eye.
But Mental Herb is an item that you can run.
Yeah, if you had a fake out plus taunt, then it would have been better.
Yeah, there's no fake out other than Thwacky, which you can bring Thwacky. It's not like bad. It's just you're locked into the top.
Like 6 or yeah.
Yeah, you're locked into the top 6. Or no, you're locked into at least 5 of the top 6, and then you can bring at least one of the bottom 4 because those will require Eviolite.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna stick with my 4.5. I think the typings are weird. I mean, you do have Fish, you have Excadrill, you have fast sand offense, but that offense is all physical, and Nihilego is trying to cover all the special by itself.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4.
Okay. Garden will get the average, which is 4.3. It's really 4.25, but we'll live. Alright. Next. Team 2. Now, this one should have all the picks up. Okay, there we go. So we have Death to Monkeys and the Moody Mamoswine. And we see Firewater Grass Core right from the start with Ensign, Suicune, and Venusaur.
Yes, but there is no Fairy and no Steel or a Dragon.
No, so he's missing that core entirely, but he does have Ensign, Suicune, Venusaur, like I said. Sableye can set Sun. Mammo, Jolteon are very powerful. Barbaracle with Shell Smash can be quite good.
But it needs a redirector because it's not very...
Yeah, there's no redirection. Buzzwole can work in Tailwind.
Yeah, and the last two are just fillers.
Yeah. Speed control wise, we have Ensign with Fake Out, Suicune with Tailwind, Sableye with Quash, so we have that there.
Yeah, Jolteon can use Electro also, I think.
Yeah, we don't have a way to reverse Trick Room if Trick Room ever goes up, so if a team is playing against this one and wants Trick Room up, they can... If they get Trick Room up, Trick Room will stay up. There's no way to reverse it.
Yeah, so there is no way to also stop it reliably.
Yeah. That being said, I still like the team a lot. I think it covers a lot of typings.
Better than the last one. At least type wise.
Yes.
There is no... Only weakness I can see is rock. Is it rock or ground?
I think it's ground.
Yeah, ground. Yeah, it's ground. That's the major weakness.
Oh. But other than that, this seems solid. I won't give it anything lower than a 6.5.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6.
And Garden gets the average again. 6.3. Okay. Alright, next up we have... If this better be a Sand Team Toaster, we're gonna be upset. Okay.
Toaster.
Well, he has Dracozolt, but... Anyway, this is the Green Bay Greninjas. The one who likes to rave about Dracozolt.
Well, this also lacks a fire type.
Sizzlipede. Hey, we said Firewater Grass. It didn't mean what Firewater Grass. And this Firewater Grass is Sizzlipede, Wooper, and Whimsicott.
Oh,
and Mantine. Mantine, okay. I just wanted to say Wooper because it's funny. Alright, besides the point, there's a Whimsicott and there's a Dracozolt.
And there's a Terrakion for beat up.
And then there's a Darmg who likes to hit hard.
Yeah, but all the offense is physical.
I was gonna mention that next, actually. That is a lot of physical attackers.
I mean, there is also Metagross in the...
Right, and you can Scarf Dracozolt to bulldoze your Metagross.
Yeah, but it would do a lot of due to hustle.
No, just don't run hustle.
That's easy option.
So, yeah, but besides the point, this is an all physical attacking team.
Yeah, it's just a physical attacking, so it's very weak to Intimidate, I guess, except Metagross.
Very, very weak to Intimidate. And, like, if we play, like, if this team played against the previous team, Ensign destroys this team. Now, obviously, that's not just in the sense that it's just Ensign. Like, one team has Ensign, but a fire type with Intimidate, like Arcanine, for example, would do too much to this team, I feel.
Crafty also does a...
Yeah.
Because it hits out of the thing super effectively.
Intimidate is an issue. But, besides that, this is hyper offense.
Yep.
And you can kill people very quickly. Especially with Bullpeak. That if you hit Hustle Bullpeaks, it's hard to live those.
Unless it's a ground or there is a
Yeah,
lightning rod.
and unless you completely like resist or you're immune to it, but it
The type chart also looks actually quite solid. I don't see too many weaknesses.
yeah, I think this team is
Yeah,
uh
it's a hyper offensive team, so just
yeah,
set up tailwind and kill everything. That's the
I'm
game
gonna
plan.
give it I think a 5 because half of it is physical or because all of it's physical attackers.
Yeah, I'll give it a 5.5.
Okay. And then Garden
Garden
with all the
Ghost.
.3s. It's funny. Alright, next team. We have Snowfire and the Trenton Typhlosions with Trick Room? Yes, it's Trick Room.
I mean, the fastest one here is Manic Trick, 105, and then everything is super slow. But I don't see any offense in this team actually, except some Torkoal, sun boosted fire moves.
Yeah. So this team has the Grimmsnarl for the screens. It has redirection to set Dusclops trigger. Actually, Tangrowth plus Torkoal is pretty funny because Tangrowth has Chlorophyll.
Yeah, it has Chlorophyll. You can fire up some Leaf Storms in the sun or solar beams.
Yeah. Toxapex, I'm not like Toxapex should be better in this format theoretically because there's no Dynamax.
Yeah.
Toxapex is actually really nice and
But
bulky.
it's just like everything will die, it will just stay alive.
Yeah.
It has actually no offensive pressure unless you're using
But it is
Marcellus.
it does have Toxic and it does have Baneful Bunker. So it can poison people out.
Yeah, then use Marcellus to get crits.
Yeah.
If you want. Well, the main thing is the offense is lacking very much. I don't
a lot.
see
Like
how we
your
can
attacking
break through
stats average
teams.
are 81 and 78. That's not good.
Yeah, I don't know how it will break through some of the bulkier teams.
Well, yeah, this team is forced to play a bulkier game, which it can do. If anything, Grimmsnarl might have to be the offense.
Yeah, bulk up.
Yeah, and
Grimmsnarl.
also has 120 attack, which is pretty nice. Alright, I want to give this team almost like a 4. Like, where's the offense
Me
here?
too.
This team requires so much setup, and the fact that its offense isn't there to like benefit off of the setup, I'm not too in love with it, but 4 is my
Well, you can see a Shell Smash Torkoal someday.
pick. Oh, please. Please do this. Be so funny.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4 also.
Alright, and then Garden is obliged to give it a 4 as well. Alright. Next up. We have Smokey and the Forgotten 4-Win. Nice Greedent logo. And do we have another Trick Room team? What is up with all the Trick Room teams?
This is the Trick Room team with Excelgor for some reason.
I see the Shuckle, I don't see the Chansey or Blissey.
Yeah, I also don't see anything.
Interesting.
Yeah, the offense is there is little offense with Azumi.
That's about. I mean, Magneton, I guess, is offense
Yeah.
as well, and Azu and Serena, Body Press Zong,
Meowstic for
Malamar.
Prime Star
I've
support.
used Malamar for the memes. It's fun.
I mean, you can use Super Ball with Azu and then toss it early on Malamar.
Oh,
The boost.
beautiful.
I don't.
It's less bulky than the other team,
Yeah, but
For sure.
still it has more defense. Its average defense and
Yeah.
speed F is over 100.
69 HP, nice.
But it will say it's a weak to fire, I guess. Also, what's these teams don't drafting a fire type? I
Yeah,
think
this
half of
also doesn't have the fire type, and I think this team's gonna rely on Azumarill so much. Like this team's heart
Yazu
and
and
soul is Azumarill.
Serena are
Yeah.
probably the main.
So I'm inclined to give it a 4 as well, just because like a lot of these pieces, like they're just missing offense, and you're giving Azumarill all the offense to kill things, and Serena.
I'll give it a 4.5 because I think it has some more offense than the last team.
Okay. Shoot, I'm gonna type that there. Okay, next team. We have my man and the Detroit Duwats, and I think the first thing to point out is the previous SCDA accomplishments. He shat on Pearl. Is he here in the chat? Please tell me he's still here. Is my man still here? He needs to see that this what his accomplishment is. I don't think he's here anymore.
Yeah, he said he would just win every game on par, and I think he went 1-7 or something like that.
Yeah, he has several quotes that were were very much saved. Anyways, he finds himself in the division, and he has a pretty good looking team.
Yeah.
How's that Firewater Grass Core?
Yeah, that's a good one, but the spore, Fini will block the Among Us spore. That's a problem.
Yeah, Fini and Amoongus have kind of anti-synergy there.
Yeah, but I get the Firewater Core is at least.
Oh wait, no, he is here. My man is here. Yes.
Oh, he's here.
We need more inspirational quotes from you, my man. So we expect more. Anyways, back. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, the Firewater Grass Core is like one of the better as far we have seen, but Cinder is actually not a fire type, so he's gonna shift his type anyways.
Yeah, but it is also one of the strongest fire types, especially with Pyro Ball being its main attack.
Yeah.
Without Max though, it's a lot worse.
Yeah,
for sure.
It relax the power without the Max. And there is Miensha for fake out. Both is always good.
And there's redirection, fake out, intimidate, tailwind, trick room, both on Zatsu. Greedent for belly drum stuff.
And Poparaja, it's decent on trick room at least.
Yeah, and then you got the Swiss Army knife of Dragapult to round it all out. So
yeah, it's a quite solid team at this.
I'm willing to put this up to an 8 because I think it's leaps and bounds over the other teams.
Yeah, very much. But I would give it a 7.5 since Among Us. And
yeah, you're upset by the anti-synergy there. I gotcha. Yeah. Alright. Next up. We have Adrenaline and the Tyrannical Tyrannitars.
Rain
Steela. And very similar to Bread's team from Ultra Ball, but
it has that one had Marowak and this one has Raikou.
Yes, this one looks to play not in Trick Room really at all.
Yeah.
But what it is, I think it's slightly better.
Yeah.
This is actually a really nice team.
Yeah, it's better.
It's an
Yeah,
8-mon team. There's no
67.
way you bring Kubfu or Honage.
On it, yeah.
But the top 8 are really nice. Double can do the
Body
baton pass
press.
stuff into Celesteela.
Yeah, you get swords dance and cotton guard and then body press. Then baton pass.
Yeah. Lipard, which I'm a big fan of using.
Yeah,
Volcarona.
I can set rain even if weather is gone, so that's a good thing.
Ludicolo being a fast fake out mon as well as the rain
But the range,
abuser.
yeah.
Wow, I'm actually gonna give this team a 9.
Yeah, it's actually quite good. And work against also Hurricane in
Yes,
the raid.
oh yes, and Quiver Dance and Rage Powder. So like,
Yeah, yeah, the first 8 months are quite solid. But I think he could have done something else without Morgan, because you have already hypered.
yeah. But like, I'm a big fan of this team. If I had this
Yeah.
team, I would be confident in winning.
Yeah, give it a solid 8.5, I guess.
Alright. And Garden gets the 8.8 to finish out that as the average. Okay. But yeah, I'm really happy with this team. Like this team should definitely be the top rated team in the division without looking at the other ones. This has all the pieces it needs to win games. So. Alright, second half. We're getting down to it. These teams are
There's
interesting.
Garden.
Alright, next up we have Trex and the Dakota Dark Rise.
And we have Hail now.
Ooh, Hail. What are your thoughts on Hail as a weather in draft?
Yeah, I don't like Hail that much. But because the abusers are actually not very fast, so you can outspeed them with things like fast scarfers.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
is a good
main
point too, yeah.
thing I get. Because if you're fast ground or rock type and spam rock side, they can actually do too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. We have Firewater Grass. We have Bellossom, Salazzle,
Rotom Wash.
Rotom Wash.
We have the double genies. I don't know what Taunt is doing though.
It's Tailwind, I guess?
Yeah, I guess so.
As Regenerator instead of Prankster, though.
Yeah. Then there's Swap Buffet, which is
Yeah, if you wanna.
useless in doubles. No one's gonna hit that thing.
I like how its HP stat is really high.
Yeah, that's the main issue. To take a lot of damage so that it can counter a Miracle.
How did
Much
that
better.
not impact the average that much? I feel like being 100 points over your next highest should throw the average.
Yeah,
Something.
but look at the others. They're 50, 70, 67.
Oh, I didn't see the 50. I was gonna say that's how it's only 85. All right. Anyways.
Type-wise, I think it's quite looking good. No too much weakness. Only weak I think is Rock because of the ice types.
Yeah.
And Lucario being down resist. So this team is actually weak
This
to
team's
our...
gonna rely on Lando T and Arctozolt a lot.
9 tails for Wave so that this can actually do some damage.
You're just not that bulky, I feel like. Like even with
Yeah,
Ninetales
I mean,
Aurora
you
Veil, I
have
just don't feel like
Intimidate.
you're that bulky.
You have Intimidate and you get Veil.
Yeah.
So that's set it up.
I don't know, this format doesn't like bode well for hyper offense because you don't have that double HP from Dynamax.
And the max, yeah.
So like Arctozolt is a hyper aggressive mon, but it is frail.
Yeah, and it's not going to get KO'd all the time.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 6, I guess.
I'm gonna give it a 5.5. I just don't really like a lot of the pieces here, to be fair.
Yeah, but it has the ability to win some games at least.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna win games with it. Like Rotom can steal games with Nasty Plot going to town. Landorus is obviously really nice. Arctozolt is really good if you position it well, and then
Yes,
Lucario,
so
Salazzle I think gets beat up if I remember
yeah,
correctly, so you can beat up your Lucario and go to town there. But I don't know, like the pieces of good teams are on this team. I'm just not as excited about this team. That's all. All right.
get a 5.8.
Yeah. Next up, we have Mono Mallard and the Wedgehurst Whimsicots. And the Firewater Grass here is Heatran, Gyarados, and Fungus.
Oh, no, Shinotic also. They have double mushrooms.
Yeah. Oh, and Shinotic. I didn't even realize Shinotic. Wait, is there a... Oh, there's nobody with a Prankster switch... Or Prankster skill swap.
There's nobody with Prankster. So it can Aromatisse can set up Trick Room and then it can put things to sleep.
Yeah. Zapdos does a lot of damage. Gyarados with Intimidate's nice.
Yeah, it can also it can also set some Dragon Dance.
I think this whole team is usable, actually.
Yeah, and there is Heatran and there are 3 flying immunities next to it.
How is the type chart, actually? You're weak to poison, of all things? No, you're not.
No, you get to resist 2 steals.
You're just weak to
type chart
ice?
is looking not very bad. Only weakness is ice because there are 1 dragon, 2 fires, 2 grass.
Yeah. So you have a little ice weakness, but other than that, the type chart looks nice.
Yeah, it's looking nice. The offense looks solid, but some of the monsters, I think Shinotic and Fungus. If you have Fungus, I don't think you need Shinotic.
Yeah, I think they are.
And you also have a fairy type, so that's also a point. Yes, and I also don't know, maybe drop Shinotic and Parsucker for something else, I guess.
Yeah, but I think that this is, again, like...
Yeah, this is quite decent. A good team. The first 3 is actually very solid.
So, I think I'm good with a 7 here.
I'll give it a 6.5.
Alright. And then Garden is 6 and an 8. I think Garden just died. Everybody blame Garden. We need to make that more of a thing, the blame Garden. It's only too appropriate every scenario we get.
Blame Garden.
Exactly. Alright.
In the dog, sometimes Julian.
Next up we have Niels and the Scuba Squirtles. And we have Rain, but there's no Swift Swimmer? Yes, there is. Yeah, Beartic is a Swift Swimmer.
Beartic. And you have Rapid for the boosted Surging Strike.
Now, there's one all-star on this team, and that is Boltund, my boy.
Yep, Boltund.
So if he uses Boltund how I want him to use Boltund, it's going to be quite awesome. But even still, like, 90 in each, that's fine. Anyways, to the actual mons on this team. Ursula Food Rapid, Sylveon being very nice offense, along with Garchomp, and Pelipper is surprisingly more offensive than you think.
Yeah, it actually has some quite good offensive stat. I think Garden is back.
I played a game of Series 10, and my Hydro Pump and Rain on Modest Pelipper kills +1 special defense Volcarona.
You can also use Weather Ball, because I think it gets the boost from the rain and will not miss.
Yeah, you get Hurricane as well. Tailwind, which this team...
you're on Niels.
Oh, he's back.
You sound so disappointed.
Well, now we can blame Garden again for interrupting me.
Oh, well, I'll interrupt you even more.
Oh no, don't do this to me. No.
Shouldn't have mentioned it.
Alright, anyways. DJ asks fire, water, grass.
Fire is rapid dash and it's in a range, so you don't be appearing too much, I think.
Yeah, I'm just worried about Rapidash, that's all.
I don't think there is any fire type that is good in rain, because Volcanion is not allowed.
Yeah. But it's nice to have that defensive typing.
Yeah.
To switch into moves that water types don't want to take, for example.
Yeah, another thing is about Gardevoir is that I noticed it's actually good in weather matchups. Because it can sometimes trace the opponent's abilities.
Ooh, it could trace
And
Swift Swim.
Swift Swim, or sometimes if opponent comes with sand or something like that, it can trace Sand Rush. And
Yeah,
sometimes
then-
it can also skill swap with Pelipper to reset the rain, so
Yeah, the
also an option.
problem I have with Trace is the
Yeah,
fact that
because
you
it
gotta predict.
randomly.
Yeah, you got to predict where they're gonna put it. Because I think don't it copy
I think it
whichever's
has randomly copied
opposite of
one.
it. Ah, right. Yeah, you gotta either it's that or it copies whatever's in front of you. I don't know which one.
Yeah, I don't
But
remember.
you gotta kind of like pray that you've predicted it right
Right
in
one.
that situation.
Just do telepathy and then just spam surf all day. Easy. Anyways.
Yeah, this team is quite solid. The offense is quite good. The rain and both is good for support. So I think it's a solid one. I'll give it an 8.
Yeah, I'll go one tick lower. I'll go 7.5. But it's a good team. I'm happy with Rain teams. I think Rain is a really good archetype in this. What did you give it, an 8? Yeah.
I'll give it an 8 too. Why not?
I mean, you've been giving the average all the time, so.
I didn't know you lot managed to get through like that many while I was gone.
Well, when there are two people to talk, it's gonna go fast.
Fair enough.
Alright, we have Hard Trick Room with the I like
Indeed, and
Isopod with the
Heatran.
Austrian Isopods.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Instantly.
Hat and Didi.
And then
Yeah.
Guster and Conqueror.
Well, I mean, we did see that become, what was it? The runner-up last season? The runner-up last season in Grookey had a Pat and Didi and Glacier, I believe. I
With
could be
that-
wrong on that Glacier. I just remember they had a Hat and Didi.
I see one major issue with this team. What do you think you're
What's
gonna
that?
lead every game?
Hat and Didi.
This team
Yes.
leads Hat and Didi, I want to say, every game.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see the issue.
I mean, the first 4 are coming more or less every game. Then the last 2 is based on
Yeah.
matchup.
I think you can still bring every mon on this team. It's just gonna be a lot more difficult. Like, you can do Indeedee plus Shell Smash Amistar. I think it gets Shell Smash.
Yeah, almost gets Smash and Tartinator also.
Yes, you could do those, but I think that Hat and Didi is gonna be the lead for this team 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Just the
I'd
fact
like to
that
see
most
a
of this team wants Trick
faster
Room.
Mon, so that if Trick Room doesn't work, you can at least
Yeah.
do some things.
Now, your threats in Trick Room are nice. Glacier,
Yeah.
Conkeldurr are both very solid, as well as Hatterene. Hatterene does have a bajillion special attack.
Yeah, 136.
That's close enough to a bajillion.
And
Just like
136.
Vancouver, you know.
Yeah. So, like, your offense in
Yeah.
Trick Room's really nice. It's just you need to get
But
Trick Room up.
the other thing is, yeah.
Alright, for team, I'm actually gonna put this as maybe a 5.5.
I'll put it in the middle at 5.
I was gonna say the same thing.
It's a hard Trick Room team. I think that's clear.
If Trick Room don't go up, it's kind of hard to deal with.
And that's been a historical problem I've seen with a lot of teams. It's like hard Trick Room teams tend to not work out. So, but they'll be proven wrong, and I love being proved wrong. So,
Do you though?
alright, next up we have the Cascadian Cramorants by Atlas. And
We have the Moltres Comfy.
This team seems like it's going to be a question of where's the weakness policy this week?
no, it's mostly...
Stay on Moltres, I guess.
It's mostly...
I see Moltres,
nothing
Como,
resists fairy.
and Virizion, really.
Yeah, Como can take a fairy move, so...
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
sorry. Just on Virizion and then Moltres, then I guess.
Like, even though the doc says the fairy is weak 3, resist 3, I think this team is still really weak to fairy.
Yeah.
Top Trio and Gengar won't be taking hits.
They don't take hits real well at all.
And neither will Charmeleon.
Nah.
You have 7 resists to grass. And 7 to bug. That's hilarious.
Fuck those grass and bug types. Me and my homies hate all those bugs and grass. Yo, has anyone generated the schedule yet?
Anyways,
How long is it to that? Yo, just
Moltres Comfy was good in a Dynamax metagame. I don't know how good it is here. I'm gonna guess a lot worse.
Yeah,
Although you do get to just go activate policy. Fire
I mean, you can just go and just set up with Moltres or Como.
Yeah. I would have liked to
That
seen
is the
a
thing.
Sap Sippermon. Like, that's what I like to use with Comfy.
I would find it funny if they ran weakness policy Como 1 week,
and
despite it being
for
majorly weak.
Yeah,
Ah, no one's generated the... Oh, piss, no one's
You
generated the
just keep
schedule.
interrupting him. This is funny.
Oh, sorry. Kind of talking to myself at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know what this team is doing, honestly. It looks all over the place.
Weakness policy Virizion is not a terrible idea. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but if it had some... It has the coverage, but it just like the offense a bit.
This team is a team that is good for like a Dynamax metagame, but for this metagame it looks extremely fragile.
Very fragile. It has some good spread depth, but on the defensive side, it's only Como.
Yeah. 76 in defense is not
And
what you're looking for.
And 62 on HP.
Well,
Especially
that
because
average
of
is
Greninja.
skewed. Yeah, that average is skewed quite a bit.
Yeah, I'll give it 4.5, I guess.
I'm with the 4.5. It's...
Yeah, I'll do the same.
It looks all over the place.
It's much better in a Dynamax format, but we aren't playing Dynamax. Alright.
Oh, I just noticed it doesn't have a water type also.
Yeah.
So I'll just give it a 4.
And its fire type is Charmeleon. Okay, down to 4. Alright. 2 more to go. We have... Next up will be Griffin. The Rhyme City Rhydons.
How did Rillaboom last that long? My question is that.
How did he what?
How?
How does Rillaboom get to 13th pick?
Oh, Jesus. What? Huh. This is the furthest we've seen.
Wait, 13th, do you mean? No, you... No, it got down to 15.
Yeah. 15 or 16.
13. No, it would have been 15.
No,
wait.
14
16,
gets,
yeah, no,
16, yeah. Pick 16.
Sorry, me being a dumbass.
Oh, Lord.
That is... Okay, I won't spoil... It's not the furthest we've seen this season. Let's just say that.
Oh,
but it's pretty damn surprising.
This looks
yeah, very top
Lucky
heavy.
Coco? Rising
Lucky
voltage.
Coco.
Yeah, he
Jesus
has a
Christ.
Oranguru, but where is no Trick Room Abuser also.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
This is
These are
odd,
some
to say the
offensive
least.
team. Very offensive. And the type chart just looks
Look at
wrong.
that type chart, though.
Yeah,
What?
it's just white.
There's just like
Oh, and he has,
no
four
fire,
fairy-
ice, or fairy resists.
there is no 4 fairy types.
Wait, oh my god, there is. Oh my god.
That's pretty funny.
Yes, 4 fairy types and nothing to
And that
resist.
means
Fairy.
Poison, the
Oh
poison
my
weakness.
god. This just feels like slapping mons that work in the meta together, but not mons that would work together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you get what
I
I mean,
mean,
at least?
you've Unburdened Hitmonlee with Coco. You've Alecki with Coco. Those work. Hitmonlee with
Yeah.
Rillaboom is also good. I love Unburdened mons with terrain. Lando Eye is
Rillaboom and
solid on its
Coco lead,
own.
that'd be
You
funny.
just don't. I mean, you have Regieleki for your speed control. So like everything here seems like it should work, right?
Yeah, but the only top 5
Look at the
mixes,
type chart. That tells you otherwise.
Well, yes, but
The
no
bottom
fire
5
type,
also doesn't
no
make
water.
any sense to me.
-4 in poison. -2 in steel, is that? Yeah, -2 in steel, -2 in fire, -2 in ice. He can cover certain types, but then there's others where he's got like maybe like 1 or even nothing to deal with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this team will want to win games in 4 turns.
I'm giving him a 2, not looking back.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm not going that low at all. I'm going the other way. I like this team.
I'll give it a 4.
Aside from his mons all
What?
working together, there isn't much.
I'm going up to at least like a 5, maybe even a 6. I'll just go 5. But this might
Maybe
be
it's
the
just
one
me.
we're most debated on. There's good offense here. There's good Hitmonlee's good on each of these plans.
It's just,
Especially
I
with
don't know, man.
Hitmonlee getting a defense boost, and it's pretty bulky on the special side
It's
anyway.
not taking any hit even after a boost.
Still.
Yeah.
Huh. Alright. I guess we're the most divided on this one then. I actually like this team, but... Alright. It's just because it has Togepi on it. Alright, final one. And this is, Garden's brother.
Yep.
Mr. Garden Bro.
Oh lord.
Yes.
Get this stupid cursed image off the screen.
No, keep it there. It's beautiful.
No, it's cursed. That's what it is.
And
That's the issue.
My eyes hurt.
you're gonna see that staring into your soul for the rest of this video.
I hate the teeth more, actually.
Anyways, Wheezing Gigas in a non-max
Yes.
metagame.
And Arcaps also, because it also
Oh,
benefits
Archeops also,
from
yeah.
using the ability.
This team looks
Then-
very physical. Like outside of the Rotom, this team's all
Yeah.
physical.
Well, Arcaps has higher special attack than Rotom, actually.
Oh, creamy. And
No,
Archeops
Archeops-
too. I didn't realize that. I guess Archeops can go either way. In fact, it should go either way. Team looks very frail.
That is probably my one issue with the team. Aside from like Regigigas and like Tangela, there ain't much really that's gonna
What's
be.
sad is like the
living
more I
a
look
hit.
at it, the more like it kind of looks alright. Like we have Fire, Water, Grass, we have Redirection. I guess we are more physical than special, but we have every type covered.
Yeah, Crawdon actually has a decent special attack. You can try using special moves with it.
Yeah, well, you're just gonna use adaptability, water moves, or dark moves anyway.
Yeah.
But you can set Trickroom with Gothorita and Golurk. You can set Tailwind with Archeops. Your team actually can use Tailwind pretty well.
I
This
can
team
decorate
looks
with
fine.
alchemy.
Like, Wheezing Gigas is like what we see at the beginning. But if we look down, we actually see a lot of Mons that can work together.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the 7 out there.
Yes.
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh shit, that's
I'll
the wrong
join you.
7.
7.
Garden
Hell
will
yeah.
give us 10 probably.
Wait,
Sorry, what?
I thought Garden will give us 10.
wait, what are you giving them, DJS?
I'm giving 7.
Okay, look at that, 3 7s.
Nice.
Yeah. 7, 7, 7.
Yep, alright. And then that takes us to the final rankings.
Wow.
There are
And there we go.
Oh, and
the Tyrannical
my man got
T-Tars,
really high?
Scuba
Holy shit.
Squirtles, and the Duots are your top 3. And yeah.
Griffin
Yeah.
and Snowfire. At the bottom.
I don't agree with you guys with your rankings on the Rhydons. I think that team is a lot better than what you guys are ranking it, but
Well, we shall see, you know?
so yeah, that one's still up for debate, but alright, that'll be it for the Pokeball Power Rankings. Thank you all so much for watching it, and I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, take care.